This is the 25th anniversary of the Lusk twinning. This little book is to present to Annick in Thorigne when a group of people travel over in March. I think 30 people are actually travelling over along with the dancers. And this is a little book of pictures from the beginning, the mayors that we've had from Thorigne, also our own presidents, and this is to present to them in memory of the lovely friendship that we've had with Thorigne-Fouillard residents over the years.
Seamus Tynan was the headmaster of Carduff National School. He is now retired. Seamus was involved at the very beginning. I remember going up and asking him when the twinning was about to take place, would he be prepared to take some people when they came over? And he very kindly took a family, and they've been friends ever since. Seamus has been a very active member of the twinning from the beginning and all very helpful. And as I say, he's now the president of the Lusk twinning.
So the Lusk is twinned with a town called Thorigne-Fouillard in Brittany in France. That's the bit that sticks out into the sea at the northwest. And a number of people from Lusk would travel to France to check out places, and Kevin Thorpe from Rush was involved as well. The big bonus is a cultural exchange where each town shares their culture with the other, and this works very well, we find, in our case, because there's a strong interest in music and dance in our region and in the French region as well. And when we travel, music and dance plays a very big part in the exchange. And out in Brittany, our village, Thorigne-Fouillard, has actually a music group called the Luskies. And they play Irish music and they play Breton music. So we have great fun at get-togethers. I suppose the French people love coming to Ireland because they see us as very laid back. And in particular, they love going to the pub and having the crack. Their structure tends to be more formal. So this is their church. And it's a very old church. That photo was taken in 1901. And in recent times the church has been renovated. And in this alcove area here, there are 3 windows. You can just see 2 of them, 1, 2. And one of those windows contains the stained glass window of St. McCullen. That's based on the St. McCullen's window in the St. McCullen Centre in Lusk. I was talking to you earlier about their new mayor's office. So here's a beautiful picture of it here. This was a farm complex in the centre of the village, and it has now been renovated, and the 3 buildings are now form the mayor office complex.
There was great excitement planning for the twinning in Lusk between our Breton town, Thorigne-Fouillard. A lot of work went into this, and all the community rallied round this lovely occasion. The Breton children were all dressed up in their costumes. We had all the dignitaries, the DDs, the councillors, the scouts, the dancers, the whole community of Lusk turned out for this very special occasion on the green. And there was many speeches. The mayor of Thorigne-Fouillard, Maurice, and his wife were also over for the occasion. Councillor Ken Farrell, Nora Owen, many from Dublin County Council were representing it, and the clergy. Kevin Thorpe was the founder member of all the twinnings in Fingal, and he did Trojan work to get all this off the ground. And we've a lot to thank Kevin for. The Charter of Friendship was signed by Maurice and Ken Farrell, and Nina Flynn was the chairperson of the Lusk Twinning. Nina was a great communicator with all the people, and she worked very hard.
The exchanging of gifts has always been a symbol of close friendship between communities. Each of the gifts is deeply representative of the two towns.
After the Charter of Friendship was signed, we all went over to the church, and there was more speeches there, and Father Fitzgibbon said a few nice words about the friendship of the two towns. So after the service in the church, we all walked down towards Murray's pub for festivities that were taking place. Dinner was laid on. The dinner at the time, I remember, was only €6 a head, and we had dancing and musicians playing, and it was really a wonderful occasion for Lusk.